11. Cano Cristales River, Colombia. You know, one of those places so unique that you need a plane, a boat, a car, and then some hiking to reach? Yeah, the Cano Cristales is one such place. Located in the remote area of Meta in Colombia, this fast-flowing river has brightly and abnormally colored water. They may call it a river, but it has more than that. The waters include waterfalls, rapids, the river itself, and a couple of pools. During its peak season, this extraordinary river dons vivid colors like red, blue, black, green, and yellow. The red color is a result of the river weed Maquinera clavera, which changes from green to red when the water and sun conditions are at a certain level. The other colors are just a combination of water, rocks, and sand. And if you've ever dreamt of fishing in a rainbow pool, well, let's just say you gotta keep dreaming, because the Cano Cristales doesn't have any fish. Rainbows would be jealous of this river. 10. Patlian Lake. Located in the midst of some exquisite-looking red hills and lush green pasture, the Patlian Lake is such a beauty to behold. The fresh air and tranquility it offers are like no other. If you're looking for a place to hike, explore nature, and experience an all-around outdoor experience, then this is definitely a place for you. The Patlian Lake is a relatively unexplored lake that guarantees a lifetime's adventure and one you should visit. One amazing fact about this lake is that it's only accessible in summers because of the heavy snowfalls in winters, and is one of the most beautiful lakes in Rati Gali National Park of Pakistan, as it is wonderfully covered with red and blue flower beds on the lush green mountains, and along with its blue water color, it presents a scenery to behold. And it also happens to be one of the longest lakes in the Neelam Valley. When you visit the lake in June, you'll see the glaciers at a temperature of about 10 degrees Celsius, accompanied by new spring breezes that precede summer, all within hills covered with snow most parts of the year and beautiful landscapes. It is definitely a place for every outdoor person. 9. Eruption of the Calbuco volcano in Chile. Believe it or not, these were the beautiful, destructive scenes of the eruption of the Calbuco volcano in Chile. How can something so devastating look so heavenly? It beats me. Although this isn't a tourist spot, not that you'd want to visit anyway, the Calbuco erupted for the first time since 1972 in 2015, vigorously spewing ash and pumice for at least 90 minutes before the lava flow was observed from the main vent. Luckily, the surrounding villages were evacuated in time, and all nearly 2,000 people were reported to be unharmed. However, the ash rose at least 15 kilometers above the volcano. Simply amazing. 8. Oai, Greece. Arguably one of the most photographed towns in Greece, Oai is a beautiful town located on the northeastern tip of the island of Santorini. The small town has beautiful white houses perched on a cliff. Nothing beats the sunset views of this town. The sunset view is one thing. Oai also offers some fascinating views of the Tarasia Island, the Pelea volcano, and the Nia Kamini. The town is famed for its white-walled stone houses. Better watch where you put your hands. Then there's the blue-domed monastery, which has become a symbol of small-town Greece. The town may be small, but be sure to take your walking shoes if you visit. You'd have to tackle a flight of 300 stairs before reaching it from the harbor. With such beautiful scenery, I wouldn't mind taking 500 more steps. 7. Door to Hell. Having a fire burning non-stop for 44 years is definitely a sight to behold, and if that fire is burning inside a crater that's 20 meters deep and the size of an American football field, it sure as heck is one of the places you've got to see on Earth. The Door to Hell is the name given to a massive natural gas-filled crater with continuously burning fire. But its real name, the Derwize crater, because it's located in Derwize, Ahal province, Turkmenistan. But how did a crater manage to sustain fire for over 40 years, and how come no one has tried putting out the fire? Well, the crater was said to have been formed incidentally by some Soviet engineers when they thought it would be a source of oil for the world. Oh, how wrong they were. Unfortunately, after digging the place, they only found a poisonous gas instead of oil. So rather than allowing the gas to travel to nearby villages, They decided to light it up, and it's been ablaze ever since, although they only estimated it would burn for 2 weeks. Being a fiery hole and all, Canadian explorer George Cornelius took it upon himself to be the first person to set foot at the bottom of the crater. Who does he think he is? A firebender? But now the president has ordered for the fire to be quelled and the hole to be sealed to make room for more drilling sites. This is one place to give a glimpse of what hell would look like. But on the bright side, it makes for an excellent campsite, especially for the crater's stunning effect at night. 6. Victoria Falls. Also known as the Devil's Pool or the Smoke That Thunders by locals, Victoria Falls is Africa's version of Niagara Falls. It's located on the Zambezi River that forms a part of the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia. The waterfall is over 1,708 meters wide and 108 meters high. It's one of the biggest waterfalls in the world and one of the most beautiful places you could visit. At its peak, an incredible 500 million liters of water crashes down the falls every minute, creating a thunderous roar that can be heard 40 kilometers away. The resulting spray usually rises 400 meters above the falls and causes a permanent cloud of smoke, so you get where all the smoke that thunders is coming from. 5. Canola Flower Fields, Luoping, China. Yellow is a bright, alluring color that breathes life into all it comes across. If you're a big fan of yellow, then this is one spot you'll have to visit. Luoping County in the area of Yunnan, China is usually quiet for most of the year until the canola blooms. The fields are grown to produce cooking oil from the canola seeds, also known as rapeseed. Come March, these fields are the favorite spot of bees, tourists, and photographers, so the best time to visit is between February and March when the flowers are blooming. Also at the beginning of the canola season, an annual festival is held to celebrate the flowers, so you could attend that as well. 4. Machu Picchu, Peru. When a place rhymes with picture, you can almost bet it will always give breathtaking images every time. Not just that, it also plays an important role in human history by being one of the historic sites. The citadel was built sometime around the 1480s and was abandoned during the Spanish conquest of Peru. It is located on the northeast of Cusco, Peru, and offers insight into the Inca people's heritage. To get to Machu Picchu, you'll need to climb a 2,430-meter high mountain. Reaching the summit of the site is on the bucket list of several people for good reason. It gives you the feeling of finding a lost city, bringing out the Indiana Jones in you. 3. Mount Fuji. Being Japan's most visited tourist attraction with over 300,000 visitors yearly, Mount Fuji is truly one after the hearts of many outdoor explorers. To think the mountain can only be accessed for only 2 months in a year shows how sought after this mountain is. Who wouldn't want to visit a mountain incredibly made up of 3 separate volcanoes? There's Komatake at the bottom, Kofuji in the middle, and Fuji right on top. Did I also mention the mountain is an active volcano? Oops, but don't worry about that. The volcano hasn't erupted since 1707 when it erupted for 2 weeks. That aside, the mountain trails offer an unrivaled view of the surrounding 5 lakes. It places significance to Japan's cultural and spiritual geography. It also offers some hot springs, ideal for easing the aches and pains you might have after a long day's climbing. 2. Old Bagan. Here's another place you have to see to believe. Located in Myanmar's Mandalay region, Old Bagan was the capital of Pagan Kingdom. During its time and the peak of the city's dominance, more than 4,400 Buddhist temples, pagodas, and monasteries were built on these plains. To date, the ruins of over 3,800 of those structures populate the area, and you can explore many of them on foot. Or you could opt for a hot balloon ride to get an aerial view of the magnificence of this place. It's one of those truly unbelievable places that will leave you breathless. The world's filled with so many waterfalls. Check out the one sent to us by a subscriber. This is undoubtedly one of nature's wonders, just as these other waterfalls. But as you can see, it's a compilation of waterfalls, and we couldn't determine if it were real or fake after we did some digging. Let's have a look. Our number one, although it looks very dreamy, is 100% real. 1. Panjin Red Beach, China. We've explored just about the most jaw-dropping spots, from black beaches to ancient cities to technologically advanced structures. Hope you've got some awe left for just one more. Next, we got a beach that isn't covered with sand. Strange. I'll explain. The Panjin Red Beach is not like other beaches. Instead of being covered with sand, the beach is red thanks to a plant that causes the redness, if I can call it that. The Sueta salsa, or seepweed. The beach itself is located within the biggest wetland and reed marsh in the world in Liaoning province. Although the beach is closed to the public, to preserve a small portion of it is used as a tourist attraction center. Alright, comment down below which of these beautiful places is your favorite and which you'd love to visit, if you haven't already. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Forever Green, and hit the bell icon for more exciting content. See you in the next one. Peace out.